Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you my daily routine. Just going in the shower, rinsing all that product out of my hair that was in my hair from the day before. And I could do this for like 2 weeks. It just really rinses out the product. I don't need to shampoo, but for the sake of the video, I am going to do a little quick low lather shampoo with All About Curls. I literally just, you can't see lather because it's a low lather. But I'm also then, when I'm done, I rinse that out. I go in with my favorite conditioner, which is OGX or any conditioner. I put it in with my fingers and that's it. And then I just rinse that out but before I rinse it out, I do everything else that I need to do in the shower. Rinse it out, and then I scrunch up my hair in my microfiber towel, which unfortunately you cannot see in this video. I was too low. And while that's sitting in my hair, all that water is getting out of my hair, I do my makeup. So that's like about a 20-minute thing. And this way I get all that water out because less water is less frizz. Okay, now we're gonna style. Use whatever product you like. I just first put it all over. I take some product, I put it in all over my hair. And then I will make sure it's just covering the surface. Then I do like the style I want as far as like the part. Put some more on each side. And I don't section each piece at a time because I really have found over time, even trying the other way of sectioning, this just works for me, and it really does cover all the strands of my hair. And I do make sure I get it in like all over. It really does get all over each strand. So I'll make sure I have enough on the bottom. I do like to put it on top. Some people don't like to put it by their roots, but I do because I get frizzy hair there as well. And the way I'm doing this, it just works for me. And I'll put enough on. It depends on the product if you feel like you need more or less. But then I go in with big chunks with my finger and I rake it and then I shake it. And you can, again, people do this by sections. I just found that I don't need to. I just take big chunks with my fingers. It separates it. I'll do the top if I want some more lift up there. Rake it, scrunch it. Rake it, shake it, scrunch it. People do this differently. This is how I do it for me, and it works for me. Again, you could take section by section and scrunch each piece and put product in at a time, but it just works for me. You do what works for you. Now we're gonna go to the other side. If anybody's wondering, I'm using the Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. So again, doing the same on the other side, making sure that I get each piece of hair, which I definitely do. We'll go through this fast because you don't need to see me do everything, but I do want you to see like all the steps I take. Again, taking big chunks, raking and shaking, scrunching. Using my microfiber towel. I don't do this every time, but if I feel like I have a lot of moisture in there, I will go in with the towel. And that does get even the excess water out. Because again, less water, the better. In my opinion, that means less frizz. So I just want product in my hair. I don't want extra water. Hopefully you have a diffuser. Take your diffuser. The only reason I'm touching my hair here is to get it in the diffuser. I put my settings on warm and it's on high, so it's loud. And then I just scrunch it as close to my head as I possibly can. And I'm not going to show you every single second here because that will take forever and it'll be boring. But I'm just going to show you every time I change positions. So I stand there for about like 4 or 5 minutes later. I timed it. That's why I wrote 4 minutes later. And it was 4 minutes. So then I switched to the next section. And I'm basically just doing this all around my hair. And I find that like the 3 to 5 minute mark is enough time for my hair. Now I have thick hair. I have coarse hair. So if you have thin hair, you probably won't need as much time. Then I'll go on the top because it depends on how I want my style. If I want it flat on top or curly on top, I'll scrunch it up high on the top there. But this is basically all I do. Going on the other side. Again, I'm only touching it just to kind of put it in there, but otherwise do not like scrunch or touch your hair, and really don't move the diffuser around a lot. Just stay there because when you stay in there, this is just setting those curls initially. The beginning part is crucial. You could start moving around when it's kind of semi-dry, but right in the beginning, You really just want to sit there for a little to set those curls. And then when I feel like I did each section with the 3 to 5 minute mark, depending on your hair, then I go back all around and I just constantly do this with my diffuser. Just keeping it, getting it really dry. See, like I'm not sitting there for minutes. I'm just kind of sitting there for more like probably 10 seconds at a time. Now I'm just going all around. But don't do this until you've sat there first for each section, until it's like semi-dry, I'd say. Getting underneath, because that's always part that stays damp. I want to get in those roots. The top of my head. Now, this is the part. Put it on cool, and then my finger's gonna press that blue button there. That's the cool shot. If you don't have that, then maybe you could just keep it on cool. But this is the step, the extra step I take in the summer with the humidity. I don't do this in the winter, but if it's a hot day and I feel humidity, I'll do this, and it makes a huge difference. You can do this in the winter too. I mean, I'm sure it helps. I feel like I don't need it as much in the winter because when I step outside, that cold air kind of locks it. But this will lock in the curls, and this cooling step will really keep you from getting frizz in the humidity. And if you live in Florida, like that, you probably want to do this all the time with the humidity down there. But I just find this helps me in the summertime. I've been doing this lately. I go upside down just to get some lift on the top of my head. Again, depends on what mood I'm in. But I've been liking this lately, just for the top. I put the heat back on, by the way, just for that. And now I'm going to start scrunching because it's dry to my touch. I am using heat while I do this. Back on the warm setting. It's not on the highest heat, and the only reason it's not on the highest heat is because it will burn my head, and it just hurts. So it's on warm. But you see, I'm just kind of like playing with the curls, seeing, because now it's dry, so I can play with my curls. It's completely dry. I just want to scrunch out the product to make my curls fluffy. I went back on the cool because I just want to do that final shot of cold air to kind of just really set it. Okay, now I'm going to my Tresemme hairspray or whatever hairspray you use, spraying underneath, all over, lifting it to get under because sometimes the frizz will start there. So I want to set that hair. And guys, that's it. This is my hair completed. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is an extra step to take during the hot, humid days, and you can see I have zero frizz. And let me tell you, when I filmed this, it was a hot, humid day. And yeah, my hair looked good all day long. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.